Football club ranks, today we'll honed and dream to shapes. Oh, and I feel like we're glowing, and we laugh in the face of fierce opposition. Yes, we're showing up to shine. This great team of ours, we're gonna let it shine. We're gonna let this great time, let it shine. 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 Shine, shine. From pitch to life, we go for the lead. Keep shining bright, our story to tell. We'll shine, we'll rise, we'll make our way to the top. Grass Runners FC, where dreams never stop. Oh, and I feel like we're glowing, and we laugh in the face of fierce opposition. Yes, we're showing up to shine. This great team, we're gonna let it shine. We're gonna let this great team of ours, yeah, we're gonna let it shine. Let it this shine. Great team of ours, this great team, we're gonna let it shine. 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 Shine, shine. Woo! This great team of ours, we're gonna let it shine. This great team of ours, we're gonna let it shine. 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 Shine, shine. Glory, 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 glory. Glory, glory, Grass Runners. I'm proud to say I rose to play for Grass Runners. Football club ranks, today we'll honed and dream to shapes. Oh, and I feel like we're glowing, and we laugh in the face of fierce opposition. Yes, we're showing up to shine. This great team of ours, this great team, we're gonna let it shine. We're gonna let this great team of ours, yeah, we're gonna let it shine. We're gonna let this great team of ours, this great team, we're gonna let it shine. 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 Shine, shine. From pitch to life, we go for the lead. Keep shining bright, our story to tell. We'll shine, we'll rise, we'll make our way to the top. Grass Runners FC, where dreams never stop. Oh, and I feel like we're glowing, and we laugh in the face of fierce opposition. Yes, we're showing up to shine. This great team, we're gonna let it shine. We're gonna let this great team of ours, yeah, we're gonna let it shine. Let it this shine. Great team of ours, this great team, we're gonna let it shine. 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 Shine, shine. Woo! This great team of ours, we're gonna let it shine. This great team of ours, we're gonna let it shine. 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 Shine, shine. Glory, 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 glory. Glory, glory, Grass Runners. I'm proud to say I rose to play for Grass Runners. Football club ranks, today we'll honed and dream to shapes. This great team of ours, we're gonna let it shine. We're gonna let this great team of ours, yeah, we're gonna let it shine. This great team of ours, we're gonna let it shine. 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 Shine, shine. From pitch to life, we go for the lead. Keep shining bright, our story to tell. We'll shine, we'll rise, we'll make our way to the top. Grass Runners FC, where dreams never stop. Oh, and I feel like we're glowing, and we laugh in the face of fierce opposition. Yes, we're showing up to shine. This great team, we're gonna let it shine. We're gonna let this great team of ours, yeah, we're gonna let it shine. Let it this shine. Great team of ours, great team, we're gonna let it shine. 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 Shine, shine. Woo! This great team of ours, we're gonna let it shine. This great team of ours.
Give you that you don't know.
The race to finish top continues. GRASSRUNNERS initiative and goals are simple and clear. To promote, give opportunity for young talented players, discover for better and bigger opportunity outside Nigerian football for greener pasture. They will never lose hope because they are never tired of success stories. It is another time for these young talented GRASSRUNNERS FC side to still spark themselves to return back to a right of their top position. At the moment, they sit second on the log table, seeing Sunshine Stars under 19 seed fourth on the log table with 37 points. GRASSRUNNERS with 35. If they win this game against House of Prayer, they will surely return back to top position. A disappointing outing in their first leg with horrible poor officiating in that game in Ilorin against this same House of Prayer, but they will have a time once again to take advantage on their home soil. They've never lost this season for this Henry Cup 2025-2026 season. The remarkable goalkeeper who had been outstanding this season in goal for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, Ahmad Shuaib, he's still their trusted number one for today's game. It's the two centre-back pairing who have been commanding and very solid in the back line. Agbejoye Mark with the pairing of Godwin Raphael. I call the rock in the back line of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. Shamsuddin Isiaq is the captain of the side, operating from the left wing position. And it's going to be Shama Isaiah to the starting lineup for today's game, will surely be operating from the right wing position. Adam Gavar, Olania Michael, Labode Razak, and Agbejoye Angelo in the middle of the area, allowing Agbejoye Abdullah and Musa Lasizi to lead the attack for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side into this game to complete the starting lineup for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side in this game. For the visitors in this game, their trusted number one choice goalkeeper for today's game is Sadiq Oloide, 37 jerseys, Lukman Abdulhamid, 5 jerseys, Akim Shuaib, Abdulmajid Abdulhamid with 24, Monday John with 6 jersey, Redwan Kamaldin with 19, Jonathan Abdullah with 15, Abdulganiu Yakub with 14 jersey, Michael Egba with 4, Olamileko Omodara alongside Shagun Alabi in front of goal for the House of Prayers in this game to lead the attack as well. Both teams are playing the 4-4-2 formation. And GRASSRUNNERS may have to swing to their 4-3-3 pattern, allowing Angelo to have a free roll. Adesan Aboluwatife returns back after enough time having tried outside Nigerian football. The player always compared to the likes of the former German international Arsenal Real Madrid player Mesut Ozil. You'll be surely watching this game from the bench, to wish the teammates are the very best. Angelo is another super talented player discovered well by the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. Another big name, another big talented player with that kind of prospect potential in him to be able to deliver at the top level. They have quality players with age beside these players to deliver at the top level, giving them the best of opportunity to excel outside Nigerian football. At the moment, there is a player down for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. This is Isaiah Shama. He's taking the place of Emmanuel Iwonze, who started in their last game. Shama have to come from the bench. And into this game, he's been trusted by the head coach to be the starter from the right back position ahead of Emmanuel Iwonze in this game. Now they're traveling away from home to play Imperial. And return back for their next fixture on the home soil, on a better soil. It has really been working out, becoming a hard fortune for any opponent who comes to play GRASSRUNNERS on this soil to defeat them back home. House of Prayer coming into this game, seat 6th on the log table with 27 points gathered so far. The flexible man in the back line, Agbejoye Mark, with poor recovery and excellent ball touches. Called the new cover of Heart Hope of Ricardo Carvalho, the former Portuguese and Chelsea player. A sliding tackle and challenge of recovery, always without committing a single foul. It's ball nurturing, perfect recovery of ball always top-notch to the best standard. These are players who surely can break banks force to get their signature. Like what you remark, the likes of Godwin, Raphael. Free kick from the left reverse angle for the home side. The race for the top position still continues. They never lose hope because they're never tired of writing success story, the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. And these are part of the initiative of the club president, talking of Mr. Benga Agbejoe, trying to promote young talented player for a greener pasture and better opportunity outside Nigerian football for various European clubs who are having a partnership with the GRASSRUNNERS FC side for better opportunity. Some of these discovered talented players with the light of Bonaventure and Otugo Chisholm, a big example for just a recent development and a better opportunity, given the outstanding display had really given them that kind of green way of a better hope, and that is surely going to be a big boost for the boys as well representing GRASSRUNNERS. There is always something to come for their outstanding and impressive display on the field of play. Otugo Chisholm and Bonaventure signature for the Austrian Corps, a big motivation for other players representing GRASSRUNNERS. There is a green light at the end of the tunnel. A big win for the club president, including the head coach and all the management of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, with the news surrounding the social media platform across the globe. The signature of Bonaventure and Otugo Chisholm confirmed. This is an open door for other players as well to do well on the field of play and give them the best of motivation. They are here for business away from pleasure. I'm not sure. If they continue with this kind of consistency in goal, we'll have another symbol of celebration to as well be given the best of the try of his life as well. It's been outstanding. His display against Sporting Lagos is something to write home about. A clip he will surely watch over and over again with his outstanding display and performance in goal as the trusted number one choice, who had really been trusted by the head coach to be the number one goal in this NU Cup season. David Hanima is the second choice goalkeeper on the bench for today's game as the second choice goalkeeper. And David will have to tighten up his bet and do more to get the number one ticket and number one shirt as the goalkeeper for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, which will be very, very hard to take the place of Ahmad Shuaib, who is currently in his form of his life. There's a player down at the moment for the house of prayer. With a style of play coming into this game, they're coming to possibly get a point, which the GRASSRUNNERS, I guess, will surely be aware of. The game against House of Prayer, whether from home, will surely be a big lesson for them to know how to approach the same House of Prayer. They will have to give their best in this game to get the job done. And a big test against a very stubborn House of Prayer side. We're coming into this game with a different tactics and ball approach. Good run forward there by Lamilekon. But the recovery was excellently done. And Gallo not really happy with that kind of exposure. He wants his teammate to do better. And not really giving them that kind of breathing space to appraise. The assistant referee indicated goal kick, which is well communicated to the center referee as well. Yellow wants a free roll of ball quickly to run into space for attack and cause more problem for the back line of the House of Prayer in this game. It's another talented player to watch out for. His style of play, you never can say he's playing from a grassroots team. Quick adaptation. A style of play up to the standard and the highest level of football. Sharp still having Holiday in goal. It's a goalkeeper you love to watch over and over again with his reflexes and coordination in the four back line of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. Communicating well with his four back line to make it look easy for himself. This is the turn of Isaiah Sharma to come forward. The right back still trying to make the recovery of ball to winch the ball back for GRASSRUNNERS' advantage. They need to be very careful. Their commitment and dedication towards achieving the 3 points in this game is needed. Their concentration are trying to play well. Quentin Raphael is the big man in the back line of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. Agbejere Mark. It's a big example that it's not just about the stature, it's about how sensible and flexible you can be from the back line, which we've really been witnessing and seeing from the display of Agbejere Mark in the back line. He's one of the most trusted centre back with his best recovery of ball this season for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, campaigning in this Henry Cup 2025-2026 season. Agbejere Mark is a player always compared to the playing style of the former Portuguese international Chelsea player, played under Jose Mourinho. Talking of Ricardo Carvalho. Free from the centre circle advantage, the home side. Terrifying to see what best will have to come from this game. It is still really looking very much good to see how the home side are playing towards approaching this game. But both sides are still yet to have a shot on target with 13 minutes of football played already. Good turn into space. The sellable man, Agbejere. Angelo with a cheap of ball was almost trying to locate Musa Lasisi. Good thinking from the young promising talented player. He almost got the run of attack of Musa Lasisi. Good display once again. He's showing what he knows how to do best on the front. Almost caused a big problem for the backline of the House of Prayer with his skill, ability to run into space, upset the heart of the backline, tips the ball off, trying to feed Musa Lasisi, who arrived late from the pass. Well, that'll be a perfect tip into the back of the net to dispatch that into the back of the net. But a cut of a run of attack there from Musa Lasisi, nowhere read with a loop of pass, easily caught by the informed Angelo Agbejere, who is making himself big for GRASSRUNNERS FC side. Isaac. Captain leading by example, giving the best of instruction from the back line as well. allowing a free row of run of attack from both the right and left wing. When you see the likes of Isaiah Sherman overlap, it's going to be 3 backline, allowing Shamsuddin Isaac and Benjamin Godwin Totomi to remain in the backline position. When Isaac overlap, Isaiah Sherman will have to stay back to expose the backline of the Grassrunners FC style, pushing for the best. This might be a big chance! The mistake almost caught by Bejoy Abdullahi attempts. It is first impact in this game so far. It's been silent in the last 15 minutes of this game. Just from nowhere, he almost found the back of the net from the mistake of the House of Prayer backline. And the center forward almost punished that big mistake. But they have to just rescue themselves. Godwin! There is a player seriously in pain inside the territory. Free House of Prayer. I don't know if the Grassrunners FC player, I guess it's okay. What a pass that was. Ball still on the touch of play. Ball still on the field of play. Excellent display. Agbejoye once again. Angelo. He's just a talent on his own. Tell me another player better than this young boy at the moment is yet to be born. Agbejoye. Angelo. It's another planet of football player, another talented player, another planet of football player on his own. There's a name on himself, it's a name to be remembered for a lot of talented players who are upcoming. There are a lot of visions and missions to be well accomplished and saved. Razak! What a perfect start to return back and make himself with a big announcement. What a perfect strike! There was nothing for goalkeeper to do. Razak Labode with his announcement of the perfect strike. What a hit that was, what a thunder strike. It's a bullet for goalkeeper. And there was nothing for Sadiq Oloyede to do about that bullet. It's a thunder strike from the midfielder. What a way to return back. Lovely strike there from the midfielder. It's a powerful hit. And you feel the noise there from the bench as well. They love that goal. That is the replay of the goal once again. Goalkeeper Sadiq Oloyede can't stop that. Otherwise, he may just have himself to blame and sees him there sideline for months. Making an attempt to save that. It was just to the right top corner. What a strike that was. What a goal that was. What a way to return back. What a way to announce back your return. Tapping away for the best of his try outside Nigerian football, and he's still showing the world he's born to play football. It's a classic finish. Just like a special man in the middle of the area with a name to remember. Razak Labode announces his arrival with a classic goal. There is no special way to announce yourself better than that. You feel the celebration and the excitement from the bench of the Grassrunners FC side. Will love that goal. And he will watch that goal himself over and over and over again. And Gallo wants to go for goal. Goalkeeper needs to dive down. That is another punishable strike there from Angelo, and make sure the goalkeeper has been called to duty. He decided to go for goal himself. And well watched by Sadiq. They're camping and caging the House of Prayer in this game, who are still struggling to play. They're terrifying their heart at the moment, making it look difficult for them to display their football pattern. With the goal, surely they will come all out to play, and GRASSRUNNERS may have the best of opportunity to score as many possible goals as they can in this game. At the moment, with the scoreline, they will surely return back top of the table. They've been commanding in the last 20 minutes of this game, the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, dominating all through. A relief over high things, with joy in their heart at the moment. Isaac, it's blocked well. A solid man in the back line. That is the goal again from Labode Razak. It's a powerful hit of ball. It's absolutely sensational. A goal to watch over and over and over again. The goal to announce back his return to Nigeria and return back to GRASSRUNNERS to the starting lineup. So surely wins this great contest for them. A game they need to win for a better revenge for what they say House of Prayer was mongo them on their home soil. A perfect revenge it will be for GRASSRUNNERS to get a victory in this game. And a perfect way for the result and scoreline, which will be favorable for GRASSRUNNERS to return back to top position on the log table. They sit second at the moment. If they win this game, they return back to the first position over the Sunshine Stars under 19, who at the moment temporarily sit top of the table before this game. Angelo trying to pave way for himself. Side to release a fine cross! That was really, really close. Musa Lassisi with a head in the ball straight to goalkeeper's hand. A well determination of cross once again from Angelo. Well measured cross. Musa Lassisi just managed to make the attempt. It's confirmed to be Gavar who hacks the ball on Musa Lassisi this time. Gavar Adam. Adam is as well. A perfect man in the middle of the area for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. He's doing the dirty job in the middle of the area with his perfect recovery of ball, stopping the run of attack of opponent in the middle. Always silent in game, but its impact is synonymous. Speaking of Adam Gavar. That goal surely will hinder them to attack more and score as many possible goals as they can before halftime, or possibly adding more. And Gallo may decide to shoot from that range. It is given options upon options and opportunities upon opportunity. to just showcase himself in this game, and he's doing extremely well, taking advantage of every moment in this game. Angelo and Bejoy. That is another long distance effort. So the Colorado had really been tested times without number in this game. It's been a busy halftime for the goalkeeper. We know he's coming into this game for a lot of concentration and business. It's a well-determined strike of ball from that long distance. It's a long-range effort there from Angelo and Bejoy. So as skillful as he is, he's a player who knows how to score from every available range as well, Angelo. It's becoming more interesting to see how these GRASSRUNNERS play are really giving the best of their football for the fans watching them across the globe. And this is becoming too good to watch. Angelo now having a free road to play from different angles on the field of play. Not really showing the lapses of Addison Aboluwatife, absent in the middle. Taking out perfect plays and displaying the perfect ball as well with accurate passes. Then I'm trying to ask to make confirmation. No penalty in this game. Another trustworthy man in the middle of the area with his killer passes, Bernard Foley, which is another new discovered player from the middle of the area with accurate passes, killer passes, tends to cause problem for the opponent. So he's not in the starting lineup and as well on the bench for today's game. And then Razak Labode to be in the starting lineup. 27 minutes of football played. The home side will lead by a goal. Now goal scored by Labode Razak. Control by Mark. Goal scorer Razak will have to restart with his backline. And to coordinate well to just keep the ball possession in advantage, not to put himself under any pressure in this game. Mark will have to try to tease the ball forward. In the middle for Labode Razak. First touch there for Razak. Not really the best of George. Handball seen by referee from the center circle. Free kick it will be for House of Prayers advantage. They have a free kick. Can't get into space. Restoring back to restart with the centre back now. They're still really finding it difficult to get themselves right to play. They're yet to test amateur Ibin goal. Talking of the House of Prayer. A single shot on target from the House of Prayer. They've been well caged and monitored well by the GRASSRUNNERS, who are not really giving them that kind of breathing space and opportunity to express themselves on the field of play in this game, which is really looking more difficult for them. It's playing well to the best of standard at the moment. All crosses to make attempts in this game. Well stopped by backline, who had really been having the best of communication. and Bello playing from the middle of the area, coming back to assist the right back, Isaiah Shama, taking no responsibility of this game onto his head. Flexible, you were turning on board there from Labo de Razak. Look at the body physique of Labo de Razak, really have a good changes. I guess the weather over there reflecting positively. Well, that's a good exchange of passes. This may be promising. He should score! This surely will be the best goal of the match week 17 fixture of the NU Cup. It's absolutely brilliant. It's a classic finish. Absolutely sensational. It is just sweet as you like. Musa Lassizi is the man with a classic and sensational goal. It is just so simple and sweet. It is just so good as something you like. It's a classic finish. It's absolutely brilliant. Magnificent ball finish. First control was beautiful. The finish was top class. It is sensational. Nothing just more so special than that. First touch was brilliant. Picks the defender off the road. Sees the run from the goalkeeper. And dispatched that perfectly well to the right top corner. Surely it will be one of the best goals for this Henry Cup week fixture. It's a teamwork, well delivered. You talk about the run of attack there from Musa Lassizi, and the finish was classical. It is just so as simple as something easy for you. Watch that first touch. Sees that Cameron there from the defender, beats the defender off the road. Open up his eyes, sees the run from the goalkeeper, will come off his line as well from the box 6. And dispatched it into the right top corner, and goalkeeper becomes helpless. It's a top class finish. Just rates the ball high. It is just so good as something you love to watch. Magical moments, a magical goal that making football looks easy for themselves in this game and taking advantage of every precious moment in this game. There is no counter save by a referee from the noise on the screen from the bench of the House of Prayer appealing for a free kick. That is not still convincing the act of the center referee, but at the moment trying to confirm if there is going to be call of the medics on the player down. We'll have to quickly call upon the medics of the team to come over to attend to the player down. I wonder how the club president of the GRASSRUNNERS will react to that Musa Lassizi goal. It's a big joy, and the little smile in his face will surely speak a lot about the victory coming to revenge in every way in this game. GRASSRUNNERS approaching this game, thinking it will be a difficult one to get the 3 points, but big thanks to Musa Lassizi and Razak Labode, who are now making it look easy to take that precious advantage over the House of Prayer, who are coming into this game with a heart of a different scenario, coming for a point. At the moment, all in the half of this game, they're being colonized by the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. They're still hungry for more. Isaiah Shama, Razak, they hope now. The player after being attended to by the medics of the house of prayer on the hand you click my medics is okay. Razak. Unselfish! How did Abdullah Agbejoye miss that kind of glorious moment? In a range he knows how to score. That should have just be a perfect finish for the centre forward, who is heavily chasing Habib Adewusi, who is the highest goal scorer at the moment for the ND Cup 2025-2026 season. Chased well by Abdullah Agbejoye. That should have just been another best moment for Abdullah to be part of the goal scorer in this game. In the range, he knows how to score better. He can't believe it himself. He missed that kind of glorious moment. What a chance that was. And very, very close. Should have been his 14th of the season. Good job there by Berger. We'll have to settle for a corner. So Prince corner. Dramas upon dramas, hearts upon hearts, visions upon pigeons. More to eat with a lot of expectations. Put down by Ahmed, and it's a foul seen by referee, which will be for GRASSRUNNERS FC's free kick. No threat of a call of action, no threat of a call of attempt so far from the house of prayer to put goalkeeper Ahmed Shuaib into test so far. The goalkeeper had really been having holiday in goal, enjoying himself. The run of attack had been well stopped by the backline of the GRASSRUNNERS FC game before arriving the goalkeeper's yard. It's been well stopped by the four back line of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side before reaching the goalkeeper's territory. And that's to show how coordinated and how solid they've been in this game. Not really giving the bit of breathing space for the house of prayer to dominate and play in this game. They're really making lives look difficult for the house of prayer in this game. The GRASSRUNNERS FC side from the middle of the area, well coordinated by Adam Gavaru, who had been solid doing that dirty job in the middle of the area, taking the place of Bernard Voli. He's trying to be a replica of Otto Gochizo, who have done his own part for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. And that has really paved way for him. It's a big example as well. A lot of opportunities as well for the players who can just be more exceptional and talented, impressive display all through with consistency. So it's going to be a yellow card. Referee not interested in pardoning the offender this time. He's finally good into the referee book for that challenge, and I wonder why the furious reaction is being shown by the offender, Lukman Abdullah Hamid. It's going to be a call of the medics on the player down at the moment for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, trying to figure out who exactly he is. It's Musa Lassisi. Intervention there from the medics of the GRASSRUNNERS who have been active all through the season, making sure our players are 100% fit for every single game they play. There is no better motivation than what the club president of the GRASSRUNNERS had really been doing to encourage the boys for victory. So Caesar is okay after the medics have to spend enough time to make sure the centre forward will score that sensational goal, a talking point goal of the match week 17 fixture. Good draw ball. Needs to be very careful. I'm sure about being able to clean sheet in different games. No wave of a penalty. Referee waits no. It's well seen by the assistant referee who did not even raise flag. Well seen by the center referee as well, who is not interested in making any call. I guess there was a touch of ball there from the goalkeeper, which was well seen by the center referee. No call that he's seen. It was just a save of a ball with his hand. But I guess the center referee sees a dive, which really did not convince the heart of the center referee to point to the spot. Nothing really to be worried about on goalkeeper Ahmed Shuaib. He's been assisted by the goalkeeper trainer himself to make sure his product as well is fit for this game. At the moment, it's been a busy day for the medics of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, trying to make sure the players are keep 100% fit. It's a real incident from the referee close range, who wasn't interested in pointing to the spot. It was a ball save without making contact there from Ahmed Shuaib, and that didn't convince the act of the center referee to point to the spot for House of Prayers penalty. Good decision made by the center referee. Well seen by referee close range, including the assistant referee who stands still without raising the flag. It's given for a corner. Referee have to try to have some words with the two GRASSRUNNERS FC players, including the House of Prayer. Trying to go for a short one. It's still blocked well by going to settle for a corner, this time Alani Michael. Another corner. 43 minutes of action play with 2 minutes to still play, plus what the little stoppage time will be before halftime. A serious problem on the player down. Another quick call of the medics is needed on the player who is seriously in pain at the moment for the GRASSRUNNERS FC. Said there is a complaint there from Shamsuddin Isaac on the player who had a challenge on his own teammate. Shamsuddin Isaac keep complaining to the center referee on that tackle. I guess it's going to be some words from the center referee on the offender. Alani Michael is still the player down. The attention was spent well by the medics of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. Alanio Michael is okay. Great, especially FM.
Exactly.
For 5 minutes of football played already. Now into stoppage time of half time before a referee put an end to this. Half time, it's the home side who leads confidently, comfortably by 2-0. Goal scored by Labo the Razak before Mr. Lassizi had to the tally. A sensational goal. That'll surely be the talking point of the match week 18 fixture of this MD Cup 2025-2026 season. Into the additional time of these 4:45. Oh, the job by the defender.
Yeah, really good.
They're trying to pull one back before halftime break. No way given by the back line. Well done job there by Zai Shama, who have to be on his toes. Look at the energy, strong physicality, the physique of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. That's to show they've been well nurtured, well fed, balanced diets, good in the rights, and they've really been having the best of nutrition to just make sure they're 100% fit. And to halftime of this match week 18 fixture, live at the Remo Star Stadium, the home ground of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, campaigning in this MD Cup 2025-2026 season. The pitch B side to halftime close. It is GRASSRUNNERS FC 2, House of Prayer 0. The MD Cup 2025-2026 season, and he's coming away from home with a hope of a better outing in this contest. How he can just whoop up one of the best performances in this game away from home. How much Agbeche Papi, Agbeche Abdullahi, and Ango Pucha as the referee kickstart this game officially. Another big test for Eddie to go aside. Oh, that wasn't just the best of calculation and communication there. Been taking what really matters most is the progress of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. Chased by Papi. Good thinking from Papi. Abdullahi should score. No flag is raised, and this young boy is getting everything right up front. It's first minute for attempt, but big thanks to Papi, who was. Good run into space. Not the best communication there between the defender and his goalkeeper. Loops the ball off the goalkeeper's head. Run into space. Well calculated by Abdullahi. As well, all for the best of his choosing career for a better greener pasture as well, after doing his best for GRASSRUNNERS, and his best has really paid him well to have a best over with a club from Austria. All the very best to the young talented centre forward who scored his last goal for GRASSRUNNERS in the club friendly fixture against Sporting Lagos with a volley strike. There's not really been serious threat of run of attack so far from the Imperial, allowing GRASSRUNNERS to enjoy themselves in this game. Shamsuddin Isaac will have another time to come for. Good ball sweeps in! And the top of the crossbar to the rescue. That was really close for Abdulaji. GRASSRUNNERS has been dominating the last 35 minutes of this game. They've been better side with the ball possession all in advantage. They're looking too much good. Umba decides to go for goal from that long range. Overlapping with mission and ambition. He's always back to his normal position as a left back again. He starts to show how flexible, very strong he is as well. Tired legs, Shamsuddin Isaac. Daniel who wants to feed, and Nwanze will overlap forward. Abdullah is waiting for the cross, but Nwanze decides to go for goal himself. Launch eye forward by Shuaib. To hold on to half time, and that is that to half time. Live there. Always a super sub. For every single matches he has played so far this season from the bench, he has scored. As the young man I was talking about. That goes it. Afalabi launched he forward, but safely grabbed, welcomed well by goalkeeper. His first reaction has in. Benan with the flipper ball. X by Papi, no way given. Daniel. It's right to play in this game. Playing on their home soil, still struggling all through half time, coming back into the second half of this game to give the best of their football. Lasizi. Back there from goalkeeper was very lucky. The cut of pass out of B for Daniel, who almost got another run there from Shagun Taufik. Victor! Imperial are still with the hope that there is still something to get from this game, possibly 5 points. Chased heavily by Musa Lasizi.
We don't put it down all day.
Well done job by Musa Lasizi. This might be promising for goal number 2. Very, very close. Eddie Laps is in that right back position. For the coach as well to have trust in him to be tested in some other matches. To be a starter from the right wing position. Shagun Taufik to Musa Lasizi. Straight by goalkeeper. Recovered by the defender. That was another month of pressure. Gavar with the follow up. Vital interception from the Imperial FC defender. Denying grab. And that's each start. Big win for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. They cement their place. Top of the log table. Continue the run of the Angry Cup 2025-2026 season, and he's coming away from home with a hope of a better outing in this contest. How he can just whoop up one of the best performances in this game away from home. How much Agbejiri Papi, Agbejiri Abdullahi, and Ango Pucha, the referee, kickstart this game officially. Another big test for Eddie to go inside. Oh, that wasn't just the best of calculation and communication there. Thinking what really matters most is the progress of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. Chased by Papi. Good thinking from Papi. Abdullahi should score. No flag is raised, and this young boy is getting everything right up front. His first minute for attempt, but big thanks to Papi, who was. Good run into space. Not the best communication there between the defender and his goalkeeper. Loops the ball off the goalkeeper's head. Run into space. Well calculated by Abdullah. As well, all for the best of his choosing career for a better greener pasture as well, after doing his best for GRASSRUNNERS, and his best has really paid him well to have a best over with a club from Austria. All the very best to the young talented centre forward who scored his last goal for GRASSRUNNERS in the club friendly fixture against Sporting Lagos with a volley strike. There's not really been serious threat of run of attack so far from the Imperial, allowing GRASSRUNNERS to enjoy themselves in this game. Shamsuddin Isaac will have another time to come for. Good ball sweeps in! And the top of the crossbar to the rescue. That was really close for Abdulaji. GRASSRUNNERS has been dominating the last 35 minutes of this game. They've been better side with the ball possession all in advantage. They're looking too much good. Umba decides to go for goal from that long range. Overlapping with mission and ambition. He's always back to his normal position as a left back again. Starts to show how flexible, very strong he is as well. Tired legs, Shamsuddin Isaac. Daniel who wants to feed, who wants to overlap forward. Abdullah is waiting for the cross, but Nwanze decides to go for goal himself. Launch I4 by Shuaib. To hold on to half time, and that is that to half time. Live there. Always a super sub for every single matches he had played so far this season. From the bench, he has scored. As the young man I was talking about. That goes it. Afalabi launched he forward, but safely grabbed, welcomed well by goalkeeper. His first reaction is in. Benan with the flipper ball. X by Papi, no way given. Daniel. It's right to play in this game. Playing on their home soil, still struggling all through half time. Coming back into the second half of this game to give the best of their football. Lasizi. Cut there from goalkeeper was very lucky. The cut of pass out of B for Daniel, who almost got another run there from Shagun Taufik. Victor! Imperial are still with the hope that there is still something to get from this game, possibly 5 points. Chased heavily by Musa Lasizi.
We don't call it all day.
Well done job by Musa Lasizi. This might be promising for goal number 2. Very, very close. Eddie Lapses in that right back position. For the coach as well to have trust in him to be tested in some other matches. To be a starter from the right wing position. Shagun Taufik to Musa Lasizi. Straight by goalkeeper. Recovered by the defender. That was another month of pressure. Gavar with the follow up. Vital interception from the Imperial FC defender. Denying grab. And that's each start. Big win for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. They cement their place top of the log table. Continue the run of the Angry Cup 2025-2026 season, and he's coming away from home with a hope of a better outing in this contest. How he can just whoop up one of the best performances in this game away from home. How much Agbejiri Papi, Agbejiri Abdullahi, and Ango Pucha as the referee kickstart this game officially. Another big test for Eddie to go aside. Oh, that wasn't just the best of calculation and communication there. Dictating what really matters most is the progress of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. Chased by Papi. Good thinking from Papi. Abdullahi should score. No flag is raised, and this young boy is getting everything right up front. His first meaningful attempt, but big thanks to Papi, who was. Good run into space. Not the best communication there between the defender and his goalkeeper. Loops the ball off the goalkeeper's head. Run into space. Well calculated by Abdullah. As well, all for the best of his choosing career for a better greener pasture as well. After doing his best for GRASSRUNNERS, and his best has really paid him well to have a best over with a club from Austria. All the very best to the young talented centre forward who scored his last goal for GRASSRUNNERS in the club friendly fixture against Sporting Lagos with a volley strike. There's not really been serious threat of run of attack so far from the Imperial, allowing GRASSRUNNERS to enjoy themselves in this game. Shamsuddin Isaac will have another time to come forward. Good ball, sweeps in! And the top of the crossbar to the rescue. That was really close for Apology. GRASSRUNNERS has been dominating the last 35 minutes of this game. They've been better side with the ball possession all in advantage. They're looking too much good. Umber decides to go for goal from that long range. Overlapping with mission and ambition. He's always back to his normal position as a left back again. Starts to show how flexible, very strong he is as well. Tireless Shamsuddin Isaac. Daniel who wants to feed, and once they will overlap forward. Abdullah is waiting for the cross, but once they decides to go for goal himself. Launch eye forward by Shuaib. To hold on to half time, and that is start to half time. Live there. Always a super sub. For every single matches he has played so far this season from the bench, he has scored. As the young man I was talking about. That goes it. Afalabi launched it forward, but safely grabbed, welcomed well by goalkeeper. His first reaction has in. Benan with the flipper ball. X by Papi, no way given. Daniel. It's right to play in this game. Playing on their home soil, still struggling all through half time, coming back into the second half of this game to give the best of their football. Lasizi. Back there from goalkeeper was very lucky. The cut of pass out of B for Daniel, who almost got another run there from Shagun Taufik. Victor! Imperial are still We're back for the second half of this game. It's all GRASSRUNNERS FC advantage. They dominated all through the fourth 45 and coming to continue from where they stopped all through the half time to possibly get the right of this game. 2 goals should be enough to seal this game, or possibly add more to the problem of the house of prayer in this game, which their house at the moment are not being answered with the prayers they've come to pray in this game. It is at the moment looking for GRASSRUNNERS who are taking over the house of prayer at the moment. It is nothing to surrender out from the house of prayer, who had surrendered themselves to the hands of the GRASSRUNNERS all through halftime, conceding 2 goals. Goal scored by Labode Razak and Musa Lasizi. Musa Lasizi was the goal scorer away from home against the same house of prayer where they lost 3 goals to 1. And put himself on the score sheet, so that is going to be a scenario that Musa Lasizi has the key to house of prayer. Jack now to display one of the best of football. Musa Lasizi really have the door, heart, and the key to open the archlight of the house of prayer. who can't stop Musalasizi to stop scoring against them. House of Prayer unable to stop Musalasizi to stop scoring against this House of Prayer, who at the moment are not getting right to play in this game. Hopefully they have a better second half. The post to the rescue, and another meaningful save from goalkeeper. That is classical save. It's a big save made by goalkeeper Ahmed Shuaib. That is the first time he's making a big save in this game. He didn't have much more time to be tested all through halftime, having the House of Prayer to struggle to play hard through. But that was really close inside the first 3 minutes of this game to the start of the second half. House of Prayer almost pulled one back, but that is another top-class save from Ahmed Shuaib. This young, talented goalkeeper deserves a recognition. That is a way big save made by goalkeeper Ahmed Shuaib. It's a big hand to that. Shuaib will surely be satisfied with the way I've been able to respond to this game and making sure they keep clean sheet. Abdullahi Agbechoye wants to go alone this time. That wasn't just the best from the centre forward, who almost beat every single player of the House of Prayer before releasing the ball for his own teammate. Whacks a strike, they pull one back, and that reaction inside the first 2 minutes to the start of the second half shows they are coming to attack in the second half of this game, which the GRASSRUNNERS side needs to wake up. They feel it reluctant already that they're willing and leading this game by 2 goals to 0, and they're not really putting much more strength and power into the second half of this game. And that really caused them to concede to the hands of the House of Prayer, which they need to respond positively well to the way they played all through the halftime with outstanding and impressive display. They need to do that better in the second half. House of Prayer are putting everything into this game in the second half of this game, which the GRASSRUNNERS needs the best of concentration to get the job done. Should have been a call for an offside. Look at the replay once again. But there was a player just inside the box area that calls him in and did not allow the flag to be raised. It's going to be an onside. This is really looking too much worrying and big with the way House of Prayer are putting everything into the second half of this game. Demonstrating well. It's still painting out big and better. Terrifying the hack that there is still lots to play in this game. The best of concentration is surely needed. Fine crossing! Abdullah Kweche almost with another acrobatic strike. The Heat did not get it right. And that surely will have been a sublime finish. The player down at the moment for the House of Prayer. He's the captain of the side. Still a lot of expectation from the fans of the GRASSRUNNERS who one day team to just score as many possible as they can in this game to win this game with enough margin after losing to this House of Prayer in the first leg 3-1. It will be a payback if the GRASSRUNNERS FC can be able to score as many possible goals in the second half of this game to steal this game and steal it with enough margin. Still having the best of courage and confidence. They're pulling out the best of hope. And they're signifying to see what best it might be. Grabbing out to grapple the act of feelings. They need to get this job done in the second half. That's easy. And it's well blocked for a corner. He seems to be satisfied with the scoreline. Talking of the GRASSRUNNERS exercise, scoring 2 past the House of Prayer at ultra half time. Rush now for another clearance. Another corner in advantage of the side. If they can be able to get one more goal to increase the margin, that surely will relieve them the pressure from the House of Prayer now, who have been able to pull one back, and that with confidence to fight for a comeback. Which the GRASSRUNNERS FC should not possibly have that kind of mindset of giving the room for the House of Prayer to dominate. There is a serious problem on the player down for both the House of Prayer and the GRASSRUNNERS, which the medics of the two teams are running down to attend to the injured players. Godwin Itotomi is the player down for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, a solid big man in the back line. Always forming to be big and solid. Hard to go past in the back line of the GRASSRUNNERS FC so far this season. Godwin Itotomi is the new discovered GRASSRUNNERS FC John Terry of Nigeria. players after being attended to. The medics of the team about okay. Fling up to the best of all. Encouragement really needed as they have to just be more motivated that they need to get this job done. Still plenty of time to play, both sides are aware of that. The player seems to be more deadly and dangerous in the second half of this game, quite different from the way they've been all sides all through half time. A scream of an elbow from the other player. Referee is still having no interest in that. Really more encouraging. Abdullah is down. Time to still play in this game, still much. So they need the best of commitment, consistency and concentration to just pile off to finish this job. The player seems to be having more strength and power to just push into this game. Relentlessly, GRASSRUNNERS FC side getting to adapt to play in the second half of this game after being dominant all through halftime, controlling the game, or allowing the House of Prayer to play in the second half of this game, which they need to just act fast and get themselves right back in the second half of this game. Good thinking there from Isiaq. Lack of communication about there between Labode Razak and his own teammates. No call of a foul. It's going to be still for a throw. And how football played already. It's still GRASSRUNNERS FC 2, House of Prayer 1. With 30 minutes of football to still play. There is going to be double substitution from the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. It is going to be the introduction of Adesanya Boluwatife, the man always compared to the playing style of Mazid Ozil, the former German international Arsenal Real Madrid ex-player. Adesanya Boluwatife returns back to Nigeria and is going to be making his debut since returning alongside the super sub always, Shegun Taufik. Abdullah Agbejore is the sacrifice man for Shegun Taufik. Michael is the man being speared to give way for Adesanya Boluwatife. The young, spicy, talented midfielder with a dazzling ball of movement and accurate shot, killer passes to break the defense line of opponents. Once again, We have to watch his talent of football, style of play, with an exceptional display of football. It's a player you always love to watch over and over again. Bolu! Oh, glorious God! This boy is just remarkably talented. This boy is born to play football. This boy is just a special born player. What a way to announce your arrival back for GRASSRUNNERS FC side with that classical sensational finish. This goal is just a top class one, I must say. The boy is just too classical. The goal is just a world class. His first touch of this game. Just his first introduction in the second half of this game, and just from nowhere, he makes himself, with that big goal, a class of a new arrival. What a way to announce back your arrival. How will the club president of this GRASSRUNNERS react to that goal? A big smile to his face, surely. What a goal! From a classic player you surely love to watch over and over again. I was talking about how classic and brilliant he is, how talented he is, and just from nowhere with his second touch of this game, this surely will be the talking point of the match week 18 fixture, I must say. It's a goal that will surely be saved for his unborn generation. My glorious goal, that is a classic goal, that is a magnificent goal. Especially strike goal from a special player. The goal is just as sweet as something you like. Goalkeeper becomes a spectator and helpless to save that. That was just too good to watch. For his second touch of this game, with just less than 60 seconds of his introduction. And goal number 4! Shegun Taufik, but the flag is up. The goal witness stand. And the celebration from Shegun Taufik will be on hold at the moment. Just too special to watch. That is the call for an offside. I just said how Shegun Taufik go. 25 more minutes to still play, and 25 possible minutes to still possibly see more goals in this game before full time. Alright, so yeah, good thinking from the midfielder. The boy deserves a better recognition outside Nigerian football. The boy is just too talented, specially made to play football. He's just a special player on his own. Football player of the region on his own. How to say Aboluwatife. And when I always compare him with his style of play and playing style with the former Arsenal and ex-Real Madrid international, former German international as well, Mesut Ozil. These are exceptional player on and off the field of play. Deadly playmaker. Time up on time. Savage upon savage. Hope upon hope. Nigeria up on with talents. GRASSRUNNERS are discovering talents. There's a player down at the moment for There's a player down at the moment for the GRASSRUNNERS at the side is Mo Salah sees it. Big try, on top with all. Evangelizing in football at the Cerebral Water Fair. House of Prayer House at the moment have been locked and fired up by the GRASSRUNNERS FC players, which have really closed their house, and they have nothing like a prayer to answer them at the moment, which they've been fired with 3 good goals. Now the GRASSRUNNERS FC side becoming homeless and hopeless at the moment for the House of Prayer. House of Prayer home are becoming House of Goals. The GRASSRUNNERS FC are putting everything to them to pay back revenge for the second leg of this fixture. It's the same scoreline. GRASSRUNNERS FC as well lost away from home to the same House of Prayer in Ilorin. They're paying them back with possible moment as well and possible time to still play for GRASSRUNNERS FC to increase the margin. $20 minutes to still play. More we part of a passionate affairs. Indulging one of the best of football and improvising the best standard of football style from the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. This foul by Shegun Taufik, we didn't call that well. So unlucky. He had a call from the assistant referee flag. Oh, catch the ball by goalkeeper who makes himself look big in goal. On the 1-on-1 opportunity once again for the House of Prayer. Shegun Alabi. He's having a slight contact with goalkeeper Ahmed Shuaib, who surely needs medics' attention. Ahmad Shuaib is okay. This is a goalkeeper you surely can break banks for to get his signature. A goalkeeper you surely can vow for to deliver at the top level. He's been outstanding so far in his last 5-6 matches representing Grassrunners FC side in goal. Ahmad Shuaib was unable to keep clean sheet in this game against the House of Prayer, who finally found a back over the X. Next back forward. That's another call seen for advantage. Double substitution to be made by the Grassrunners FC side. It's going to be the introduction of Elvis Lawrence alongside Emmanuel Owonze. That's a prayer as well, preparing to make double substitutions. So prayer's free kick. Next up. That's still the best of one. There is a head problem for Adesanya after trying to win area balls on air. She wants to try a long one in. We want to try to settle the dispute between the two players fighting for position in the territory of the Grassrunners, making a follow-up from this try of a long throw from the House of Prayer, who are pushing to pull more goals to reduce the deficit in this game with quarter of an hour to still play before full time. Foul on Shegun Taufik, free kick it will be for Grassrunners FC's advantage. And coming of a better elevation to a perfect delivery of ball and swings to hearts of joy in the heart of everybody watching to support the Grassrunners FC side who have the glory mindset. Adesanya, oh what a pass that will have been. It's caught well by the defender, and I guess it's going to be for House of Prayer's free kick. The medics call on the player rolling in pain, Tai Badmus. Have a go, Lords. Again on forward for a red recovery of ball. Swings with another touch of ball that is really looking more good with desperation to score more goals and increase the margin. They're still not satisfied with the scoreline. They're trying to make a perfect difference. There is seniority in football between these two sides, which GRASSRUNNERS have really been showing. It makes everything look simple with the simplicity of ball and style of play. Taufik, Musala sees not aware that Sheikh Taufik will try to just make that attempt, but still rolling down. Adesanya. Nice, another moment of joy for the young talented midfielder, but I guess he's in serious problem at the moment, rolling in serious pain. Referee will have to quickly go over to confirm if there is going to be call of the medics on Adesanya, which seriously rolling in pain. And finally, there is going to be need for the medics' attention. It's been a time of call and attention as well, with actions from the medics of the GRASSRUNNERS side. They've really been showing their activeness when being called upon. They've been making a positive reflection of the appointment as the medics of the GRASSRUNNERS to make sure every single players of the GRASSRUNNERS side are always 100% fit for every single game they play. To the last 10 minutes of this game, plus what the additional time will be before full time. Adesanya Boulevard will score that sublime finish. A volley goal. He's okay. Coming forward with the play. That's all surrender. Too high forward. Little smile will be in the face of the head coach Eddie Tagoye on the touchline with a bit of relief. But still with 9 minutes of football, nothing seems impossible in football. Ricky given. That's a player's advantage. Emmanuel wants it. Punch the ball forward. The defender have to settle for a throw with the pressure being mounted. Flip off turn in there from Adesanya. Another flag raised for foul seen by the assistant referee close range. For the third time, Adesanya will be going down with series of challenges and contact from the House of Prayer on the talented midfielder. I've really been bundled with series of challenges and contact from the House of Prayer players. I've not really been making it to enjoy his game with series of tackles and challenge unaware from the center referee. We'll return back after Adesanya attended to by the medics. He's okay. He's still seeking for the center referee permission to allow him in. It's been approved by the center referee to allow Adesanya in and play continue for the young player. They've watched this clip numbers of times and they are aware how dangerous Adesanya is. They've not really been giving him that kind of breathing space, but once again he's trying to expose him. That's easy. It is going to be for GRASSRUNNERS FC's corner. They're aware how dangerous and deadly Adesanya Boluwatife is when he's with the ball. They've not really been given that kind of breathing space. It's been a double man marking on him with series of serious challenge and contact on the young promising talented midfielder, but still scoring that talking point goal of the match week 18 fixture of the Henry Cup 2025-2026 season, which a deliberation will be fixed to choose which of the best goal will be selected between Musa Lasisi's goal scored in this game and Adesanya Boluwatife, which are two beautiful goals. To the last 5 minutes of the 90. House of Prayer's corner. It's dangerous. Foul seen by referee, quickly taken by the House of Prayer. A free kick quickly taken to still reduce one of the deficits. To decide to shoot from that range. That's that kind of ball that just looks easy for Ahmed Shuaibi. I'd only be tested by the House of Prayer tries in this game. Ahmed Shuaibi made that 2 minutes for 7 in the second half of this game before conceding that goal to the hands of House of Prayer, who finally reduced the scoreline. But they were unable to absorb the pressure much well by the GRASSRUNNERS FC player to increase the margin to 2 in this game. Godwin. Late reaction and late thinking as well from Emmanuel Nwoze. Late in making decisions. Sees that ball go down for a throw. Another call seen by referee, which will be for House of Prayers advantage for free kick. Free kick given. Nothing to worry. Goalkeeper Ahmad Shuaib will smother that and sees he goes out for a goal kick. Still Welling. Really looking good to the 30 seconds to 90 of this game. We're looking to the last minutes of additional time in this game, which what the additional time of the 90 will be, with 90 minutes of football played already into stoppage time of the 90. Right now to see one of the best moments. GRASSRUNNERS are waiting patiently for the final whistle. With 91 minutes of football played already. It's a job well done, scoring 2 all during halftime before House of Prayer reduced the deficit. And Adesanya volley strike, beautifully done, increased the margin to 2 for the Editor Goye leg side. Comfortable victory over the House of Prayer. Godwin Itotomi wants to shoot for a goal from this range, I guess. He's to take the responsibility of his free kick himself. Godwin decides to shoot for goal himself, but this time it goes wide and nothing to worry. Sodi, although it didn't go. short. It's going to be for a throw. They're not in rush. They're aware time up already with 93 minutes of football play. Referee trying to get vital information from the assistant referee. We surely have some words with the House of Prayer player. Abdulatif Olatundo. From a previous incident to which the referee will have to just pardon the offender and have nothing to do than to just have some words with him. Adam. And that's a start to full time. Perfect result. Perfect scoreline for a perfect day of revenge. To the same scoreline they suffered to the same House of Prayer in the first leg of the meeting. Same scoreline, Grassrunners are paying them back to go back top of the table ahead of Sunshine Stars under 19. They will go top with 38 points, a point above and ahead of Sunshine Stars under 19. Goal scored by Razak Lobade, Musa Lasizi and Boluwatife. Enough to claim the victory over House of Prayer. Will they have enough weapon to fight for victory? Full time for the match week 18 fixture of the MD Cup 2025-2026 season. It is the tabletopper Grassrunners FC 3, House of Prayer 1. We'll see you next week, God willing. My name is Bashir Ibrahim, and with the coverage so far, I've been Epico Stanley alongside Kenny Agbajoy. We'll see you next week, God willing, and bye for now.